Hello and a very warm welcome. We're going to pick my team of the year for the Premier League. Also, the manager of the year, best young player of the year, and player of the season. So, of course, doing a team of the year, this will cause debate and controversy. You're probably screaming at your screens right now that I don't have a player included who you think should be there. But sport is about opinions. And I don't like the fact that everyone who does their team of the year has top six clubs in every position. It's disrespectful to the other teams in the Premier League. And I'm doing mine based off an honest opinion and what I see. So, yes, I do have players in there from the so called non top six. Yeah. So let's get into it. Martinez picks for himself for me. Easy choice again is Mendy Ederson, but Martinez, his save ratio, his saves are phenomenal. I can't believe Arsenal let him go. And Martinez, honestly, that was such an easy choice for me to put Martinez in goal. And I really rate him highly. Aston Villa, what a steal. What a steal to get him from Arsenal. Kufal at right back. Now, West Ham have had a great season, and Kufal has been a shining light at right back. Of course, again, it's easy. I was debating to go Cancelo, but I went for Kufal. I think happy with that choice. Then into centre-back, and probably a bit of a surprise, but I have gone Wesley Fofana from Leicester. A bit out of the box maybe, but I've been really impressed with this guy. Came into the back for Leicester, and he's had a great season. This is what I mean. People will go John Stones, go for the easy options. Maybe Azpilicueta deserves a shout, but yeah, I go for Fofana. Diaz. Now, that is the easiest choice, I think. I mean, if you don't have Diaz in your squad, then you've obviously not been watching the Premier League this season. He's been hands down the best centre-back in the league. Left back, Luke Shaw. First Manchester United player in here, and Luke Shaw gets in. He's been my player of the season for Manchester United, and he deserves his place in this team. He had a horrific leg injury. Then he was criticised by Jose Mourinho. He was overweight. He wasn't fit. He's come back under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And most of our attacks have come down from Luke Shaw's left side. So he's been terrific. On to midfield, we go with Souček from West Ham again. Now, West Ham have had a great season. Possible that they could get top four, given their result the other day. Maybe not likely, but Declan Rice was amazing before he got injured. Souček, fantastic. He's been really good, scoring goals, a big threat. And didn't know too much about him before the start of the season. We do now. Bruno Fernandes picks himself. I mean, again, Bruno Fernandes should be like Diaz in your squad. If you've not got Bruno Fernandes, then you've got an agenda against Manchester United. I mean, he is a difference maker to our team. A leader. World class. On his day. He did go missing for quite a while. But, yeah, he is a world class player. We've got a world class player on our hands. And it was an absolute steal when we signed him. Now, Ilkay Gundogan. I was torn. One of my favourite players in the league is Kevin De Bruyne. I think he's the best player in the league. But I had to go Gundogan because he's been really impressive. Now, it was a toss-up between them two. Who do you go with? I go Gundogan. Goal-scoring machine. And it just proves, like when De Bruyne had his injury, Gundogan shone. He stood out. And Man City obviously are going to win the league and could win the Champions League. Then we go on to the front three. Phil Foden. Wow, 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 and wow again. Phil Foden, best young player in the Premier League. The best thing to come out of Manchester City. Manchester City are seen as an oil money club. They're only successful because of Sheikh Mansour. Well, Phil Foden supports the club, and he plays like he's in the park with his mates. It's outstanding. He is outstanding. Champions League semi-final, and he's doing flicks and Rabonas and everything. My God, he is a talent. The future is bright for Phil Foden. I mean, he could win the Champions League at what? The age of 20, 21. On to Mason Mount from Chelsea. Goal scorer for Chelsea. Mason Mount. I always... that announcer for Chelsea. He didn't have to get excited. But yeah, Mason Mount, again, he's got to be in your team. He's been absolutely outstanding, Mason Mount. Chelsea's best player, in my opinion, this season. So yeah, Mason Mount. And then up front, Harry Kane. Best striker in the league. Simple as that. Obviously, Aguero used to be the best striker in the league, but he's gone a lot of injuries and he's leaving Manchester City end of the season. Harry Kane. I mean, it's not even up for debate. Who else would you even go with up front? Maybe, I mean, Patrick Bamford's been good. Calvert-Lewin. But Harry Kane is the best striker in the league, so I go Harry Kane up front. Will he be at Tottenham next season? That's open to debate, but this is my team of the year. Now, that is my 11. It's going to cause a debate, but I'll be absolutely staggered. Now, I don't expect everyone to pick the same 11, but if Martinez, Diaz, Shaw, Bruno, Gundogan, De Bruyne are not in your team, I'd be out. I mean, I don't know what season you've been watching. And a big thing, you notice there's no Liverpool players in the squad. Last year, it would have been full of Liverpool players. This year, I've not even got one in my squad. Not because I'm a Manchester United fan. I genuinely can't put a Liverpool player in because the only one that possibly could have got in was Salah. But I had to get Mason Mount in there somewhere. So, picking an 11 is very difficult and it will divide opinion. No one picks outside the top 6. Why? You do know with the team of the year, you can actually choose players from Leeds United, Aston Villa. And that's what I've done. West Ham. And no Liverpool players. Yeah, what a contrast from last season. So my team is Martinez, Kufal, Fofana, Diaz, Shaw, Souček, Fernandes, Gundogan, Mount, Foden, Kane. Now, players that I was debating to put in. John Stones. Very back to his best, I would say, John Stones. After a pretty shaky couple of years. Mo Salah. Arguably, I mean, he's still in contention for the Golden Boot, isn't he? Kante, now that was painful. Kante and De Bruyne was painful. Not to put them two in, but I think Souček deserves some credit. It's easy again to pick Kante. I picked Souček. Kevin De Bruyne, Heung-min Son. So these are players that are unlucky to miss out. Cancelo. Now, I did put Cancelo in to start with, but I changed my mind. You've got the likes of Bamford, deserves a shout out. Dallas. Grealish was looking great till he got the injury. Yeah. It's been a crazy season. Comment down below your team of the year. I would love to know. And now we need to get on to the manager of the year. Now, manager of the year is pretty difficult to choose because the season's not finished yet. You got Pep Guardiola, could win the Premier League and Champions League. You've got Tuchel, who could win the FA Cup and Champions League. Then you got David Moyes, a manager who looked finished. Went to Manchester United, failed. Then he had failed spells at West Ham the first time, Sunderland, Sociedad. And David Moyes has come back and proved the doubters wrong. Then you've got Brendan Rodgers, could win an FA Cup. And then you've got Bielsa, who has kept Leeds in the Premier League with a unique style of play. So, I am very tempted, and I'm very, very tempted to give David Moyes Manager of the Year. I think, what a turnaround for Moyes. But of course, if Tuchel wins the FA Cup and Champions League, you would have to give it Tuchel. He's done a great job. Player of the Year, 100%, Ruben Diaz. Absolutely outstanding. He was actually a risky signing, and what a signing it's proved to be. And young player, Phil Foden, by 100 miles. It's not even close. Not even close. I mean, wow, Phil Foden. He is world class. World class. And he's 20 years of age. Tearing it up in the Premier League, Champions League. Honestly, he's the best thing to ever come out of Manchester City. 100%. Now, this is going to cause debate, controversy. Comment down below. I will always reply, no matter who you support. And no bias. I've tried to do it as fair as I can. And yeah, maybe the biggest shock in my team is Fofana at centre-back. But he's a young centre-back. He's been absolutely fantastic. And again, another centre-back that Leicester have produced. You've got Maguire, Evans, Siyuncu, Fofana. They just keep producing these quality players, Leicester. So there we have it. There's my team of the year. Adios. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. We'll always reply. Adios. Adios.